Come join Tony's outdoor life with Barney by his side. Deep in the woods with the country life and nature as their guide. Building a camp to lay down their heads or a hammock for a bed. Looking at the stars as they fall to sleep in the place where muntjacs tread. Sleep beneath the oak or the willow trees, a fire for warmth and light the dark. Made with some bark or fat wood found, ferro rod to make a spark. Once upon a time in Tony's outdoor life, the woodland called out the name. The animals howled and the muntjacs barked, excited that he came. Tony's outdoor life, find him on YouTube, cooking something tasty and real good. Sleeping in a hammock, listen to the birds and eating all that lovely food. So come join Tony's outdoor life in nature at its best. Listen to the wind through the trees, listen to the birds singing, listen to the buzz of the bees, building a campfire using bark of trees.
That's it then, the adventure's starting. It took me about an hour and 10 minutes or so to get to Ely Station from home, but I'm now at Ely Station. Got about 20 minutes or so to wait for the train to Thetford. So yeah, have a wander along and see when the train gets here, I guess. We are finally at Thetford train station, so I guess I've got to go over the bridge to go and find a taxi. Off at the start of the Peddars way, and as if you can see just behind me the sign there. So Peddars way, 46 miles at 74 kilometers to home next to the sea. So let's make a start. I think I've got to go in that direction. I think I've got a little way to go through these woods. Ground's nice and comfortable to walk on anyway. But that's it, we've actually made a start, and the time is 10:05. 10:05 on the 31st of March. Let's do this. Nettershall Heath. I bet this is an amazing place when all the green is in the trees. I bet it'd be a great place to wild camp. So far, and that's in relation to your backpack. I'm using the Osprey Atmos 65, the anti-gravity 65 litre, and I've took advice from various YouTube videos on the correct fitting of and so on, and I think I've got it about right. This is the first time really that I've used this one, so there's going to be a bit of trial and error, but when I think about when I'm going to the woods on a weekend, alright, I've got some heavier kit in my bag, but I do struggle a bit after a while with the weight of the bag. And I don't think it's so much the weight of the bag, it's more the correct fitting of the bag. So that's one thing I'm taking away, and that is, going forward I'll make sure that the backpack is fitting me properly so that I enjoy the walk more. And so far I'm not really struggling at all. The temperature's picking up. It's probably, I think it was, when I was in the taxi, I think it was about 11 or 12 degrees. But when you're walking with a pack on, it feels quite warm actually. And you can see that sun shining behind me. Okay, let's follow the path round here. It's all fenced off on both sides of me. Just had my first disaster of the day. As I was crossing that bridge that you saw, my Garmin GPS came off of the strap of my backpack. I had it down on the waist belt of my backpack. It bounced on the floor of the bridge and went over into the water. I managed to get down to the water's edge. I didn't film it because I was more panicking about the Garmin, to be honest. But anyway, I got a stick, managed to retrieve it to the edge and got it out of the water. But guess what? It's working absolutely fine. Bonus. And some open farmland now. Cool, that sun is quite warm now. Looks like we're at the seaside. It's a busy old road up there, which I know I've got to cross. That's going to be fun. Some roe deer over there, just on the edge. You probably can't see them on this camera, but believe me, they're there. Alright, so this is the A1066. It's a bit busy at the moment by the looks of it, but I think you have spurts of traffic and then it dies down. Oh well, we got over that all right, no incident. That's the main road to Thetford, I think. Okay, let's crack on. So the Peddars Way, let's tell you a bit about it. It is an old Roman road that goes right up to the wash at somewhere near Hunstanton. But I believe it was a road before the Romans had it. It was some sort of track at least, dating back to God knows when. But the Romans obviously adopted it. They probably modified it with their road building skills. And then over the years, it's been known as the Peddars Way. I believe Prince Charles originally opened the walk. Okay, safe enough. Hammock heaven. Or something over there in the woods. People doing some work there. Oh, can you imagine that? Imagine living there. How cool would that be? So it's a forest retreat. There's a shop, cafe and toilets, quarter of a mile up there. So I guess you can get water if you needed it. But we'll crack on. We've only done a couple of miles. Feels like a lot more, but we've only done a couple of miles. So let's carry on. Now we're quite lucky actually at the moment, because this is renowned for being flooded. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube. Simon, a bloke in the woods in particular, he waded through it. But yeah, it's quite down at the moment, so we're quite lucky. But yeah, it's a boardwalk that goes through these reeds. I wasn't sure if it was flooded or not, and I bought a pair of waterproof socks with me. Not got them on. I also bought a couple of plastic bags. Put them in my bag as well, just in case I had to wade myself. But been really lucky. It's dry as a bone. Right fellas, ladies should I say. The Second World War bomb crater there. Just see a roe deer running out of it as I approach the hole. Okay, let's crack on. That's blue sky, beautiful. I guess they're out mushrooming or something. Mind you, it looks like bags, so there might be litter picking. Can't imagine there'd be litter picking out in the middle of nowhere. I reckon they're mushrooming. I'll have a glug of water when I get to the top. So I think I've got about another 6 miles to go before I stop for lunch, and it's 12 o'clock now, so I plan to stop for something to eat at Stonebridge. But if I get hungry, I'll just eat on the move. It's the A11. I think this is the A11 that I can see anyway. And it's a really busy road, so I've just got to take my time as to when I cross it. I'm certainly not going to be running across it, not with a pack on my back. Now, whilst it might get me across there quicker, there's more risk of falling over as well, so I'll just take my time and wait for a gap in the traffic to make my move. Now, there is a central reservation on this, so if I can get across the first part, I'll be fine. That's it. We're in the centre. That's it. Look at that. Don't even need to rush for this side. Cool. Okay, so we got level crossing coming up now. That way, and Peddars way that way. Now on my map it's a straight line, but why would you have two directions? If anybody knows, please leave it in the comments. Gravel road now. I think there might be some businesses or something down here. Don't know whether that's a crater as well, bomb crater. You never know. So I've got a couple of miles to go before I stop for some lunch and a cuppa or a nice cup of coffee. That'd be nice. And then I think I've got about 6 miles to go for my planned stop for the night. But I am going to stop off for another break though in between lunch. and my planned stop, my planned camp location. But if I'm making good time, I might just go straight past that and carry on for a mile or two and just crunch out a couple more miles. It's late going up that cockerel. Behind me, I put my hat on back to front so I can shield my neck a bit. I can feel it burning my neck. Dog and partridge. Yeah, it's a shame that place. It's been closed down for quite a while now, I think. But that would have been a welcome point. Yes, I'm in Stonebridge now, which is where I plan to stop for an hour and have my lunch. Just finding somewhere suitable really to stop, because I need to get my stove out and boil some water for a coffee. So I'll just trudge on down here a little way and see what I find. I think I could probably bob in there and have my lunch. It's sheltered from the sun as well, which is good. Let's just find a little way in. Just want somewhere to sit down for a little while. Take my boots off. Just boil some water up, make a cuppa. That's it. Yeah, I think just here will be fine. I'm in some woods just up from Stonebridge. They're not the greatest of woods. They're right by the side of the road as well. The car just stopped. What's he stopped there for? Oh, it's gone now. Bit random. Yeah, so I've just stopped here for have a bit of lunch, coffee. I was starting to get a bit of a hot spot up here on this shoulder, so I needed to have a rest. My feet are doing fine. I put my wet shoes on as slippers for now. Just give them a bit of a change. I'm doing alright for water. I've got 3 litres. I've drunk nearly a litre. And I've just opened a... No, I've drunk half a litre, sorry. I've just opened a litre bottle to make a cuppa. And then tomorrow I'll need to get some water because I'll use that tonight probably. Lunch done. I know it was a bit late to have lunch, but that's how it just worked out. You just have to drop in wherever you can along the way. I think that's one of the things I've learnt about the Peddars way. It's about working your times out of where you want to be at any one time. And I've not worked mine out quite right because where I'm planning to stay the night, it's going to be a little bit early, to be honest. I am tempted to carry on a little bit further, but I don't know, we'll see. Now I'm in the shade. It's a little bit of a nip in the air, so I'll put that second layer on just to take that chill off. Long road, a long straight road. The Romans knew what they were doing. On and on and on. Military land. So they do practice their different manoeuvres. It's a rifle range in there, I guess. Don't know if they test out tanks and stuff in there. But I do know that there is a village somewhere around that's disused and abandoned. And the army used that for training purposes as well. Oh, wouldn't it be great to go and have a look around that? To be careful then, don't they? There are 5 songline monuments along the Peddars Way, and there was 2 of them along this stretch. The footprints of our ancestors, familiar as our own faces, remote as fossils, written on clay and washed away over and over, over and over. The second of the Norfolk songlines, surveyors have made their lines on the land, trapping Albion in a net of roads, a taut web on the edge of empire. So this is a place called Thompson Water. It's bigger than I thought it would be. Beautiful though, absolutely beautiful. A reflection of the blue sky on the water. Quite a lot of bird life out there as well. Trouble is, it's a little bit early to set up camp. I'll tell you what I could do though. I could stop here for half an hour and have a rest. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Well, I've literally just stopped here for half an hour. Just took in a bit of water and some, a couple of biscuits. But we need to crack on. Time's getting on now, it's 4 o'clock, so let's move on. Another World War II bomb crater there. Well, that's great for the old BMX people. Just come into a stretch of woodland. It is the bit of woodland that I plan to stay in tonight. I am a little bit early, but to be honest, I reckon I could set up here. It's nice and green. That's a road going along there. But if I get behind some trees somehow, it has gone down a bit and the temperature's dropped as well. It's now, the time is 20 past 6, so I'm going to guess in the next sort of hour or so it's going to be getting dark. So anyway, I've got the Lanshan 2 set up. This is my home for the night. So I need to just get my airbed sorted out now. Sleeping bag out. Get my dinner on the go. Little stove. Look. It's one of the BRS titanium stoves. So small. Turn them all round like that. That's it. Cool. Right. Got to decide now what I want for my dinner. got chicken and bacon casserole, beef stew with sweet potato and vegetables. I've got beef in red wine with lentils. I think I'm going to go with the beef stew with sweet potato and vegetables, I think. Now, I'm giving these a go. Not sure what they're going to be like, but they are shaped that weight. So it has got all the energy stuff in that you need, but it was like a fraction of the cost of other well-known brands. So I thought I'd give it a go anyway. I'm just going to open it, pour it in, and cook it. Okay. It smells all right. Doesn't look like there's much in there though. Looks a bit sicky. I'll show you. Ooh, gloop. Lovely. I'm thinking if I get this cooked now, then I can have a drink. Then as soon as darkness falls, I can go to bed. Got a long day tomorrow. Right, and that's done. I'll eat it straight out of the pot. Still light outside, but I'm knackered, so I'm going to bed now. The sun has gone down, and the time is 7:30. I can't believe I'm going to bed at 7:30. But no, I shall mess around on my phone for a bit, I expect. But I am tired. It's been a long day. I was up at 5 this morning. Yeah, so, and I went for a walk. I went for a walk early this morning with Barney as well. So, yeah, so I'm a bit knackered. Going to try out this Quasar down sleeping bag tonight, and also the air bed, which claims to be a 7.2 R rating. So we'll give it a go. We'll see what it's like. Yeah, looks a bit of a mess in the tent actually. It's surprising what you get in your backpack, isn't it? But hey ho. Right, okay, well, I'm going to sign off for today, and I'll catch up with you all in the morning. Bye for now.
Camp in the woods where the animals roam. I knew a river with gates and locks. Watching the world from the river's edge. No time for time or clocks. Paddling the river upstream or down, or lighting fires to cook up some food. Warm from the fire that flickers and lights up the dark of the woods. Building the camp to keep out the cold or shelter from the pouring rain. Nature rules this wonderful land, and nature cannot be tamed. Having Barney to walk by your side, adventures to have and to share. Woods or forest, rivers or lakes, and anywhere that we dare. So come join Tony's outdoor life, out in the woods and the countryside. Enjoy the seasons changing the land. Enjoy a camp to sleep, rest and hide.